There's a reason Black men have not historically been in the home.
Black men are some of the most undervalued, disrespected men of our time. Not only do they have to deal with racial profiling, they have to live and work in a system that was created for them to fail. They're constantly being demasculated by their size or how much money they make. And it's done to them by the women of their own culture. We're the only women that will publicly humiliate a man based on the size of his anatomy and his finances. Only 15% of Americans are making over $100,000 a year. If you meet a man that's not physically or mentally abusive and has beat the system, he's already successful. If you feel like that you're lowering your standards based on how much a man makes, then you just don't need a man.
We've all heard the question, what are you bringing to the table, for years. But does that statement have a different meaning depending on who's asking the question? Let's unpack it and find out. Women have been asking men that for years because we need to understand if you can support us financially and probably some children that we have too from a previous relationship. We have been taught this is how we vet men, and we've learned it from our mothers, our grandmothers, our aunts, our friends, our sisters. That's just the golden rule. You need to find out what he's bringing. Now, fast forward. Men have now realized that they hold true value in a relationship outside of their financial status. So when they're asking this question to women, they are not asking for the same reason. Men do not care what you have in your purse. They are asking, what kind of woman are you? Now, this question is being posed to women. It is exposing all of the women who really have no real character. Because that's what I'm saying. You just want to be agreeable. Are you peaceful? Do you like to cook? Can you keep a clean house? Do you want children? How do you feel about family? Do you involve people in your relationships? Do you go toe-to-toe with your men? How is your mouth when you're in an argument? These are the things that he wants to know. Society has totally tricked women into thinking that just being a woman and being with this man is privilege enough for him just to be with you. Just because you spread it open and bust it wide does not mean that that's what you bring into the table and that's all that you need to have as a woman, and he should appreciate that. He can get ass anywhere. So fellas, do not let these people try to gaslight you, try to make you feel like you're less than a man with that whole real men don't ask women what they bring to the table crap. Yes, you do. You ask questions about a car before you buy it, a house before you purchase it. This is no different. Ask questions because it's not only about the woman, it's about you too. You're just going to weed out and vet out all of the women who do not have a high character, because a woman of high moral values and standards will not have a
men
problem
that
answering
want to
that
fight
question.
against Kamala potentially being the next president, I need y'all to pick a better battle. Go to court and fight for custody for your kids. Fight that job that you've been working for 10 years that keep passing over you when it comes to a goddamn promotion.
The most disturbing video. It was about a group of women having a conversation about police officers and black men. And one actually said that to see a white police officer so masculine, yes, she said masculine, to beat up a black man is a turn on. She said it's a turn on for her. Another one said she loves to use her tears and call the police on black men because it puts them in their
It's talk about the past and what the ancestors did and how they are neutralized and what they can't do right there. I would love to hear one man talk about something other than the past. Like, what is his idea? I mean, I have a good idea for black men. You could get focused on getting a stronghold in something like trash. That would give you some political pull. Like, somebody fuck with us, you can say, okay, well, fuck it. We're not going to pick up the trash no more. It might actually get something done. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would like to talk about. Does that make sense? Am I making sense, or am I just yammering?
Yeah, perfect sense.
Make a lot of sense.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Like, what are we doing? We're wasting our time focusing on the women. You wasting your time talking about how y'all gonna go outside the race and comparing us to other women, trying to create all these beats where we really don't give a fuck. Nobody cares. We got kids to take care of. We trying to create businesses. We doing all this kind of stuff. No, and I don't understand why y'all men don't seem to. I'm sorry to cuss. I got a bad. Don't seem to understand our whole vibe of. We really kind of don't care. But since you're talking about it so much, let us help you, point you in the right direction. And we're still offering that help. You don't deserve it. But it's like, you don't even want to listen to that. Like, find something else to do with your goddamn time.
And most women that are single, because we are the ones that get pursued, we're single by choice. It's not hard to get a man. It's not hard to get no ween.
It's really not hard to get a man.
It's not hard. These guys are so.
It's not hard to get a baby either.
It's not hard. And this is the thing. Y'all notice that the only time that we start being talked about so bad is when we stopped giving a damn. That's when we were letting y'all live with us and not having to pay anything and doing everything y'all asked and pandering after y'all and going to the clubs, making sure that, we had our cutest on for you, going from date to date to date to date, messing with man after man after man, going, you know what I'm saying? Remember the old saying back in the day, best way to get over a man is get up under another one. No, the best way to get over a man is to take your ass to the gym and go to church.
So I just left Spoken Word in Atlanta, and I must say it's very disappointing. There was a black woman that got up there on the stage, and she's the main feature. And when she got up there, she did this poem referencing her ex and how much she wishes that he doesn't exist, that his beard never matches his sideburns, etc., etc. And the most horrific thing about it is the black people was actually in there absorbing all of that information in their head. This is the reason why the black community is never going to excel, because you guys keep on allowing other hurt individuals, other bitter individuals, other individuals that refuse to forgive. Y'all keep on giving these people platforms, not even realizing that everything they're saying, you're absorbing in your mind, which is contradiction and challenging everything that you believe in. This is
every since the government tricked them to kick the men out their homes and to let them be the daddy of your children and your husband. Ever since the black man left the black woman and left
Jesus, who is most black women's husband. Y'all better come with me here.
Say that again.
I'm here.
Jesus is most black women's husband. You see, they did a number
the black
on
man
us.
left the black woman and left the home and she kicked him out. Black woman been upside down ever since. The house been torn apart. The kids been out of control. She's been mentally unbalanced. And I feel like as somebody coming up in 2024, you should have been able to learn from your mistakes. Y'all still haven't went to these men and apologized for what y'all did. Y'all still didn't go to these men. Y'all holding BET meetings. Y'all on TikTok saying black men, you wrong, you this, you that. But y'all still owe these the same men y'all still owe an apology to for your mistake. And even today, you knew you was wrong for doing it because the statistics are showing that you was wrong for doing it. You still didn't say, we fucked up and we need y'all to come back. Today, y'all still trying to lead. And history has shown you, since you've kicked your men out, that you leading does not, it equals destruction. And she don't care if it's an Indian woman in blackface, because I can guarantee you, if that was a man in Kamala's position, and he was Indian, and he said he was black, and we looked into it, and we found out that he really wasn't black, I guarantee you, and we found out he was married to a white woman, he wouldn't get 5 votes.
She didn't get votes in the primary anyway.
I was about to say that too.
She didn't get them anyway, so.
Kamala Harris is only being catered to by these type of black women because, one, she's with a white man. They feel like when you get you a white man, you reach the next level in life. But how dare you, as a woman, and I know you ain't have your father in your life, I know your mother, your grandfather probably wasn't around either. You probably don't even know who he is. I know for a fact from how you talking. Like, I just don't understand. Like, you fucked up during the welfare thing. You kicked these men out. Your life been upside down ever since. You never apologize. All day, every day, you say black men trash, black men suck. All day, every day, y'all praise the white man. And
then they get mad when they get a white girl.
And then you get mad when they get a white woman. Then you swing around, and now you like black men. It's gonna be your fault. Black women, it might be your fault too, but it's really gonna be black men's fault. Why should black men side with y'all? Y'all don't even deserve it. You don't deserve a black man to even be on your side. You don't deserve to be saved by a black man because you did him dirty. Until y'all apologize for what y'all did to them, your mothers, your grandmothers, your great grandmothers.